Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Baltimore Ravens. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
To try again after the sack. Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Davis now to return it. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Rudolph. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready, set. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set, ready. Come on, team on it. Good team on it. They can't hang with us. Go. Ready, I got you. I got you. Hey, check, Mike. Good up.
Throwing on second down. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On third down, Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
No score after one on EA Sports.
With no score.
Got it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. All day. All day.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Let's go. 70 ending. 59. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill. Okay. Spell. Mike's 59.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson being chased out left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go. Get the flag. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Throwing again on second down. Rudolph. And that's complete to McCaffrey. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Bullock good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On the ground, McCaffrey. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Complete. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
X3, 218, chop.
Rudolph looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I hope you got your left, 'cause I'm about to take you through.
This is Connor running right. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, set. Check tight. Check tight.
Jackson now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back in the back seven.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On second down now, it's Connor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Watch the pass. 59's Mike. Check.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Up. He's checking. Hayward. 57's the Mike. Take off.
On 3rd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jackson now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson will throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there. That'll bring up second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much